a new possession. 2:48 remaining in the first half. Knicks have been out-rebounded 16-10 thus far, but their shooting has them in front. Still now at a 63% clip. Derek Strong. Backing in against Oakley. And a foul, reach-in foul call on Charles Oakley. That's going to be his second. So Strong will go to the line. Strong and other players, John mentioned earlier, on the injured list. He missed 23 games at a sprained knee ligament, his left knee. He's a player that's got a little better every year. He's not going to put up all-star numbers for you, but he'll get you 8 to 10 points, 8 to 10 rebounds a game.
Well, there are a lot of bodies like this in professional basketball, or I should say aspiring to be there, that just don't get it done. But as you point out, he's gotten better and better as the years have gone on, and he's now made himself into an important figure for this franchise.
And pulls the Magic within 5, 2.5 remaining in the second. Starks. Three-pointer won't go. Long rebound. Taken Johnson. Nice feed to Charles Oakley, who can't get the layup to go. Starks right there. Lost it. Gets it back. Starks trying to force it up and banks it in.
John Starks.
Oakley was upset. He felt he got fouled, but Starks stayed right with it and gives the Knicks a 7-point lead. Starks now with 9 points off the bench. Anderson. Up shot won't go. Oakley the rebound.
Boy, this is a pass and one-shot offense for the Orlando Magic. Not much exchanging of the basketball at their end.
Childs on the penetration feed to Oakley, and the Knicks have their largest lead of the game. A 9-point advantage with 1:38 remaining in the first half. Chris Childs, his 6th assist in just 14 minutes of play. Grant, Strong underneath. And it looked like he was going to blow that layup. Knicks didn't defend it. I think he was a little surprised.
Starks made his presence felt.
You saw the left of your screen, Mike Saunders running off the bench, letting the Knicks know that they did not have a 20-second timeout to burn. Good work from the trainer. Oakley underneath. Blocked from behind. Ball knocked loose out to Houston. Shot clock at 4. Allen Houston across the lane. Leans in. Won't get the roll. Strong the rebound. Final minute of the first half. Knicks with a 7-point lead.
Childs muscling with Hardaway, who wants to take him in the low post. Childs makes him receive the ball out high, though.
Derek Strong. Oakley the rebound. He got that because Larry Johnson had Grant boxed out perfectly, but the Knicks turn it over. Nick Anderson comes up with it. 6th turnover here in the first half for the Knicks.
Yes, Larry Johnson had succeeded in boxing Grant under his basket. He couldn't get a rebound that way. He was so far under the hoop.
About 2.5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Harper looking to take Larry Johnson. The stutter move. And a hand check called on Johnson. With only 1 on the shot clock, and the Knicks are over the limit. Coming up at halftime, the Tri-State Jeep and Eagle halftime report. There's only 1 Jeep, and it's only at your Tri-State Jeep and Eagle dealer. Bill Daughtry back at the MSG Sports Desk. He'll have details on the Damon Stoudemire trade to Portland, to Kenny Anderson, and others involved as well. Plus, John and I will have first-half highlights. That foul on Larry Johnson, his 3rd. With 3.6 seconds remaining, Harper misses the first. And that's the trade today. Stoudemire has been rumored, and Portland gets him. Stoudemire, who's from Portland, has said he did not want to go back there. And he's going to have to report to the Blazers. Raptors get Kenny Anderson, Gary Trent, Alvin Williams, the kid out of Villanova, who's a nice-looking rookie. Starks mauled by Anderson. They call a travel. Wow. Anderson was going to foul him because the Magic had a foul to give. But Starks, anticipating it, took the extra step. It was a sound defensive play by the Magic, and they got an extra break when Starks traveled.
Well, they got the ball out of a man's hands who can make a half-court shot. That's one thing they had in mind, and that was Starks.
2.8 seconds remaining. Plenty of time for the Magic to get off a quality shot. Knicks lead is 6. Oakley on the steal. Oakley driving down the lane. Stuffs it in at the buzzer. No, they wave it off. It's no good. It came after the buzzer. And you know what, John? I think it was the right call. Jeff Van Gundy is upset, but it appeared to be the right call. We're going to take a look again.
It seemed the light went off after the clock.
It's the buzzer that's the key. You have to listen to the buzzer. That's the signal. Boy, that is so close. That's a very difficult call because it comes on a dunk. It's easier to judge it when you're taking a shot. You tend to hold on to the ball a little longer when you dunk.
You can see the light on as he's releasing it into the basket. That's a super hard call.
I think he still had the ball was still in his hand when the buzzer sounded.
So did the referee.
But a good half for the Knicks here at the O-Rena in Orlando. They lead the Magic by 6. The Sports Sense coming up after this timeout. The Orlando Magic. The numbers from the first half. And again, John, excellent shooting on the road.
Well, that's certainly not an automatic, Mike. As we know, when you travel, it's usually a much tougher situation on the road. But the Knicks are dispelling those figures of the past. And the Magic doing a little better job getting to the line 14 times. Pretty even in the rebounding department. Thankfully, the Knicks have Buck Williams back now. How about the fast break points? That's shocking. 14-0 favor of the Knicks. Turnover situation under control for the Knicks as well. A very solid first half for the Knicks. Different from the last time they were here on December 30th when they came out in the second half and picked it up and held the Orlando Magic to 11 points in the third quarter.
2 areas of foul concern, however. As we said, Larry Johnson and Chris Dudley both with 3 apiece. Hardaway. Tony Hardaway now 0 for 4 from the field. He is not 100% between coming back from the knee and the calf injury. And quite honestly, all he's been through this week. 48-42, Knicks lead by 6 opening minutes here on the third. Shot clock down to 7 already. Houston against Hardaway. Allen Houston, nice fake. Cannot put it down. Cycli lost it. And a foul's going to be called on Chris Dudley. And that's going to be the 4th.
That's a tough foul in that the Magic had the ball. Take a look at it now. Everybody competing for that basketball. I don't understand why the foul's on Dudley. His arm is wrapped up with Cycli. The Magic ball. No harm done.
I think just because Cycli had more chance of getting the basketball, but I agree with you, John. Hardaway.
I got yours.
Grant. Oakley tips it right to Dudley. Knicks again looks to push it up the floor. The Magic's transition defense has not been solid. Oakley's pass deflected and a turnover. Number 8 for the Knicks.
No deception by Charles on that pass. He just kind of looked at the man he wanted to throw it to and made it easy for the defense to get in the way.
Cycli trying to get free, going at Dudley, who's got the 4 fouls. They're not hit, and Houston with a rebound. Allen Houston has 3 boards. He had 5 in the last game, trying to help out on the rebounding department. A Ward called for travel. Nine turnovers now for the Knicks. And again, the number that Jeff Van Gundy points to is under 15, or 15 and under. Hardaway looking to post up Ward. Knicks immediately double him. Anderson left open for a 2-pointer.
Well, they got what they wanted out of that offensive set. Good open shot.
Open shot for Oakley. Knocks it down. Charles Oakley in double figures with 10. And the Knicks lead it 50-42. Jeff Van Gundy urging his team on to keep up the defensive intensity.